Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Beer Geek Nation. I'm your host Chris. Thanks for joining me once again. Tonight I'm killing two birds with one stone here. You guys request a lot of Mikkeller, you guys request a lot of BrewDog reviews, so I'm going to do both. This is a collaboration beer between the two of them. It's called Hardcore You, best beer name ever. It's also got the best label ever, I might add. It's a combination of Mikkeller's I Beat You and BrewDog's Hardcore IPA. You combine the two together, you get a 9.5% Imperial IPA, and that's what we got here. So it's brewed in BrewDog's facilities by Mikkeller, I guess. Limited time availability. It is available now. I've never had either of the two beers that they used to make this one, so I figured, hey, why not? Let's try it. Imperial IPA, how bad can it be? So with that said, let me get into a glass so you know how it smells, how it tastes, and give you the verdict on Hardcore You by Mikkeller and BrewDog. Alright, so the appearance on the Hardcore You. It's a really dark orange, hazy as all hell. You can't see a single thing through it, and I hope that's from the hops. Really nice head retention on this one. It's a off golden, kind of really light yellow head. There's about 2 fingers worth. I see tons of lacing, tons of alcohol clinging to the glass. I'm guessing they probably use hop extract on that one. Here's a little tip: if you get a lot of a big head retention on a 9.5% ABV beer and it is an Imperial IPA, odds are they used hop extract. That's usually what that indicates. So I'm guessing there's hop extract used in this one. It's not a bad thing. It's a very common practice, but just putting that out there. But yeah, it looks like a very typical Imperial IPA. Alright, so the aroma on the Hardcore You. Wow, big malt backbone in this one. It actually smells a lot like Sierra Nevada Bigfoot. Big caramel notes, toffee notes, citrusy hops. There's a very kind of a pungent, kind of astringent smell to the hops in this one. Really little tropical fruits, kind of a sweetness, not real anything that's jumping out at me. There's a sweetness, like a breadiness, a sweetness from the yeast. Yeah, it smells like a really big barley wine rather than an Imperial IPA. The hops aren't as hop forward as I would like them. The problem with this beer is it is made overseas, so there's some transit time, you don't know how it's transported, all that stuff. So the hops are going to be subdued. I am expecting that, but it's still a very good smelling beer. It reminds me a lot of barley wine. Alright, so the taste on the Hardcore You. Cheers. Really big caramel notes, toffee notes, a huge malt backbone in this one. Just an absolutely gigantic malt backbone for an Imperial IPA. Front of the tongue, you do get a lot of hop bitterness. Just a really kind of strikingly amount of hop bitterness. Middle of the tongue, your mouth is just coated with this caramel, resiny, kind of sugary maltness. You get the biscuit in there. There's definitely some hop flavors in there. There's citrus rind, lemon, lime, definitely in there. Some sweetness, like tropical fruits. I'm getting a lot of almost like a pear kind of taste in there. The sweetness from like a pear almost. It's just not quite as hop forward or as hop bright as, say, a West Coast Imperial IPA, or even it's more of an East Coast IPA, so I'm assuming they're brewing more in like the British style IPA. And again, this beer does have some age on it built into it just from shipping it overseas. So it's not a bad tasting Imperial IPA. It's just not the kind of Imperial IPA that really is going to jump at you as being a hop forward. This is actually a pretty big malt bomb. Alright, so at the end of the day, what are we going to give Mikkeller's / BrewDog's Hardcore You 9.5% ABV? Available now, Imperial IPA. I'm going to give this one a B-. This beer isn't quite as hop forward as I'm sure it is on tap or fresh or whatever. So you guys in Europe, I know Peter, you can probably get this on tap. Let me know how it is, because I'm sure it's a lot more hop forward. You know, this is an absolute malt bomb. It reminds me a lot of a barley wine. There's a lot of caramel notes, huge caramel notes, really big toffee notes, just coat your mouth with the malt. The hops are definitely in there. There's a lot of bitterness right in the front of the tongue. It's kind of grounded, it's kind of earthy, it's kind of spicy, but it does try to do like the American kind of take on an Imperial IPA with the huge hop bitterness and brightness. Does it fail? No, but I can't entirely blame it on the brewers. I think they know what they're doing. It's just not quite there. So I got to give this one a B minus. So this is Mikkeller's Hardcore You, 9.5% available now. Remember, my friends, life is too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.